Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like it might be working now. Change one privacy setting on your system and then all of a sudden everything goes to hell. Test, test, test. Testing. Got that level cranked. Yes. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you should say, I hear you. Testing. Okay, I think I can turn the overlay off now. What's up, guys? It's me, Equip, and I'm here to stream some games for you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you're here, Lil Liam. This is your Patreon request in the background. Thought it would be kind of fun to play some Vaporwave, Slushwave stuff that I'm working on right now for the intro. Hello, lovely people. It's been a couple days since the Neo Gaia stream, and I think it was like Wednesday I went out and checked the mail, and I wasn't expecting it, but I got my Game Boy Advance EverDrive. So, oh, it's quiet. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to crank some shit here. Too bad I can't crank the mixer up any further, but maybe I can crank my input gain just a little bit here, try to get it into the red. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Okay. I think it's better. Cool. Great. So yeah, I got my Game Boy Advance EverDrive in the mail the other day, and I had kind of avoided buying one because they were oversized. They were like maybe like a little bit bigger than a Game Boy Advance cartridge, but smaller than a Game Boy cartridge. And the designer of the EverDrive, Crix, just made a revised, smaller version that fits in the cart slot without protruding. So I figured now is the time to cop one. And yeah, I got one in the mail the other day. It's been great so far. I loaded the entire Game Boy Advance library onto it. And yeah, basically the reason I got it is to play this game. And if you're unfamiliar, this is the sequel to Earthbound. Earthbound is known as Mother 2 in Japan for the Super Famicom. And the sequel, Mother 3, came out on the Game Boy Advance, but only in Japan. It was not released stateside at all. So what we're going to be playing today is a fan translation. So there's a dedicated group of people that got together and not only just translated the entire game, but they localized it too, meaning they kind of got rid of the local references for the original Japanese version and replaced them with stuff that the American public would relate to, which is more in line with how Earthbound was done. There's plenty of like pop culture references in that game, which is really cool. So yeah, we're gonna play some Mother 3. I'm playing on my European GameCube. Why European, you ask? Well, the European PAL region GameCubes output RGB, which is something that the US consoles don't do. I don't know why they decided to get rid of it, if it was for cost-saving measures or they figured like nobody in America was really interested in RGB. For whatever reason, they axed it. But you can get a much cleaner, nice signal out of a PAL GameCube with RGB cables. So another interesting thing is the GameCube is RGB PAL, and the Game Boy Player I got in Japan, in Kyoto. It's a matching silver Game Boy Player. I was not satisfied with the black one and the mismatched two-tone, so I had to get the silver one. And I'm also playing with a Super Famicom controller, which is a I'm playing it through a RAFnet GameCube to Super Nintendo adapter. So this is about as legit as it gets. We're playing Mother 3 fan translation via real Game Boy Advance hardware, upscaled 3 times via the OSSC. So yeah, without further ado, and more nerd talk that might or might not confuse you, let's play some Mother 3. Yeah, this one was developed by Brownie Brown and Nintendo, of course. HAL Laboratory, Brownie Brown, they've done some of the more recent like Mana games, and they're really great. So let's cut the vaporwave here and just push the system music up a little bit. Oh great, it's got a sound player option. Those are super cool. The you know, they'll let you play the music from the game like within the menu, which is super cool. But I don't want to spoil anything, so let's go back and start a new game. I'm really excited because I beat Earthbound for the first time in 2018. So it's still pretty fresh in my memory, and we're gonna go with the default character names. I'm not really one for changing the character names unless they're truly just like unnamed characters, but for the sake of being able to reference walkthroughs, etc., I like to just go with the default character names. So let's just hit don't care for all of these. What was the website for the team that made the translation? So I don't know off the top of my head. We can look it up later. I believe it's as simple as just Googling, you know, Mother 3 fan translation. I'm playing the version 1.2. I think there's 2 versions. So I'm not sure. It's a team of 3 or 4 people involved in this. So like the last game, it's going to ask me, I think, my favorite food. What's your favorite homemade food? Which should be no surprise. Starts with a P and ends with an A, and it's pizza. Love that pizza. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Pizza, homemade food. Yeah. Homemade pizza is the best, especially if you grill it. What's your favorite thing? Well, let's keep it family friendly here and say video games. See, G-A-M-E. Well, games or gaming? What do you think? Yes. Kamikaze, I F with grilled pizza. It's the best. There's really no other way to get that kind of charred finish outside of, you know, like a proper... like a brick pizza oven. So that's as good as I can get it at home. I just put the dough on like a wire rack, and then I put the wire rack on the grill, and I'll flip it halfway and then top it while it's like on the grill. All right, so pretty typical right here. I like I like games and pizza. Really unique, huh? Text speed, we're gonna go with fast, as always. Window color, what kind of choices we got here? Ooh, mint, strawberry, banana, peanut, grape, melon. I'm kind of partial to melon. Let's see what it looks... Oh yeah, mint is a little too blue. Let's go with melon. A nice shade of, as Mark would call it, R23X teal. So yeah, let's go with fast text speed melon. It looks great. Looks great. I like the names. I like the stuff. Let's get to it. Takis. Yeah, you know, I had an unpleasant experience with some Takis the other day. I'm going to take a little break for a little bit. They're great going down, but not so great coming back up. I will answer no more questions on the matter. Not love. Well... I haven't had love in my life for a very long time, so I've kind of forgotten what it's like, as sad as that sounds. Still need to play Earthbound. Yes, you do. It's, I don't know, maybe my favorite RPG of all time? It's hard to say. It really hit me in a profound way when I played it in 2018. And, yeah, I still think about it pretty regularly, so I'd say it's a must-play. I played Undertale shortly after Earthbound, which is also, I would consider Undertale in my probably my top 10 games of all time. I'm not sure exactly where it ranks, but It's great. So already we're treated with some pretty great music. I expected no less from the Nintendo Sound team, but yeah, maybe we should crank it up a little bit more. It's kind of starting like Earthbound with a knock at the door. Yes. How long are you gonna sleep? Get up so we can play. Get up already. The Dragos brought their babies over. They're really cute. Hurry up. Okay. Wow. Already it's just like the Earthbound art style. Gotta love it. It's so beautiful. Really simplistic. Same bedhead as always. I love how there's a working mirror. That's great. A real wood-burning stove. Seems like a great idea to put in a children's room, don't you think? A wood-burning stove. Hopefully they're smart children and they know how to use it. Or they don't know how to use it. I don't know what I'm saying. Good morning, Mr. Sleepyhead Lucas. Klaus has been up for a while, playing with the Dragos. Okay. Fireplace is nice and clean. I'm kind of a search everything kind of guy. If you watch my Suikoden 2 stream, you'll know I like to check all the boxes and little nooks and crannies of the room. Are you planning to play in your pajamas? Scoot upstairs and change your clothes. Okay. Tech Honors. Which Zelda is this? It's the Peanuts Zelda crossover, where you get to play as Linus's crazy cousin, Lucas. Yeah, I didn't put this in the title description, but please no spoilers. I've never played this one before, so yeah. If you could hold on to the spoilers and I'd appreciate it. Oh, you're up, sleepyhead. Well, today's the day you head back home. I'm gonna miss you guys. Moo. All cows, no matter what they're thinking, go moo. And it'd be handy to remember that. It's got that typical Earthbound humor that I love. Oink oink, what the pig next to me says worries me. Oink. Don't worry about it. Oh man, the music's so good already. Wow, I'm having fun. And wow, I just can't believe how well the Game Boy Advance scales up. You'd think for having such a small screen that, you know, the graphics would get kind of blurry or messy, but the OSSC does such a nice job of scaling up the Game Boy Advance's resolution. A story is a series of memories. Memories are remembered with other memories, and in turn become memories themselves. If you don't take care to preserve your memories, you'll forget them. So please, tell us frogs your memories of everything so far. That is what people refer to as saving. Now then, save your game? Alright, great. So we've learned that the frogs will be our save point. I'm also a save 2 or 3 times kind of guy. I don't know, it's a weird OCD thing of mine. You know, better safe than sorry, right? Equip invented music. I wish. Thank you so much. That's a kind compliment. Run into the chair. Did I miss that? Should I go back? Can I run? I can't run. From behind. Okay. Let's see what happens. Run into the chair from behind. Yeah, it looks like she's kind of sitting on the edge there, huh? You're much manlier now. Go have fun. Wow, thank you for that that Easter egg there, edgy name 420. Okay. What is up, McLaganpants? Oh, hey, what's up? I've got a better system now, so I can, like, kind of... I've got my other monitor right next to my Dell CRT that I'm playing on, so I can read... you might accidentally step on them, so please don't continue in that direction. So we can't go that way right now. because there's ants and I'm stepping on them, which is kind of adorable. Use B to run. I'm not getting any kind of a speed boost here. Huh. Maybe you get it later? I'm not sure. I don't remember, like, is there running in Earthbound? It's been a while. So there's dinosaurs in this world, huh? Cartoon AJ, waiting for your new album to arrive here in the UK. Got the cassette version on the way. Thank you very much for supporting, and I hope that you really enjoy the cassettes. I'm super happy with how those turned out, so thank you for supporting. Whew, I'm beat. I've been play fighting with the Dragos all morning. You should play too, Lucas. Sure. Even though these monsters look like they're gonna eat me. Here, try ramming into a Dragos. Klaus. Lucas still doesn't know how to ram into things yet, so there we go. There's our story trigger. I guess they're gonna tell me how to run now. Lucas, try to imagine a thing called a B button, and then hold that B button for a second and then let go. Doing this will let you dash, and by using this dash ability, you can ram into that Drago there. Klaus, show him an example. You're in Chicago, right? I've been dreaming about traveling there to go to the Galloping Ghost arcade. Yes, I would highly recommend a trip to the Galloping Ghost. It's an amazing arcade. There's a whole room that's just shmups, which is, that's my arcade heaven. So, yeah, definitely go to the Galloping Ghost. Now it's your turn, Lucas. Give it a try. You'll never succeed with such a sullen look on your face. That holds true for anything. Just relax. Now I'm starting to wonder if my B button is like broken on this controller. Let's see. Use B to run. You have to charge it. I'm holding it down. Oh, okay, I get it. You can't be moving. You gotta be stationary. Well, that wasn't very nice. Lucas just knocked over a big dragon. Lockdown got me yearning. Yeah, today I went out on my bike and I went to go sell some CDs to a record store that I used to work for, and I was pleased that they were open to the public. You know, it's a big store and they have a limit of, I think, 12 people in at once, so there's a lot of space. And they have, you know, glass screens up in front of the counters, and there's masks required. So it felt very safe, and I was happy to be in a record store for the first time in a while, and talk to my old coworkers and stuff. It's always fun. Let's run into all these Dragos and see what happens. So only that guy gets knocked out. I don't know why the little one doesn't, but... Okay. The harder you run into them, the more the Dragos like it. Move it out of the way. Make way for the great mole cricket. Oh yeah, the R-Type Leo machine. That is an excellent shmup. It's beautiful. Really, really good. I can't just sit idly by when I hear someone's play fighting. I'm gonna wipe the floor with all of you. Get in my way and you're in for a world of pain. Sweet, our first battle of the game. You encountered the mole cricket. Sweet, so it looks pretty much just like Earthbound. I like how the little character sprites pop up though, that's really cute. Now, why in the heck do you think Nintendo has not localized this game? Everybody has been asking for it for years, you know, like, I mean, at this point, they could almost just, like, pay the translators, just buy the translation from them outright. Mole cricket used a biting attack. The answer to that, Tech, are there any video games you don't know about? No, I know about every video game. Thanks for asking. I have a bit of a problem with video games. I can't stop. I can't stop looking for new ones to play. I can't stop digging for hidden gems. You know, it's like crate digging for records, but you know, I'm constantly looking for games that I haven't played and games that haven't been covered. And I'm kind of thinking about making more like static YouTube content. You know, like that Metal Jesus Rocks guy. A lot of people, you know, have made their livings making YouTube videos about games, and I don't know. It seems like a crowded market, but I think that I think I could make some good videos about games. Maybe, why not? Tech, I know you're a big fan of Radical Reggie, so yeah, I'm gonna make my show just like that. McLaggy Pants, have I played this game before? No, this is a first playing for me. I'm really excited. Oh, Clyde even offered the translation for them to use. Wow. You know, the only thing I can think of why they wouldn't use it is because they don't... I know Nintendo does not like fans messing with their games, and I feel like if they bought the translation, they might be sending out a message that, like, it's okay to do that. Even though, I mean, it's like they're saving them work, but I think they just don't like the idea of people messing with their IPs. Oh gosh, I stepped on a mole cricket. I hope it's alright. I made your favorite, boys. Pizza! Yes! Lunch, pizza. So glorious. Yeah, the Digitech, like, digital distortion guitar tone on the Metal Jesus intro is, it's on par with the Final Fantasy... Before Crisis Final Fantasy VII soundtrack that we were listening to on the Neo Guy podcast on Tuesday. Listen, folks, here's how to save. Talk to frogs. This is how you save. It's not too tedious or troublesome, so you should talk to frogs as often as you can. All right. What's up, Lashy? Now then, it's time for me to return to the story. Yes, I have played Equinox on the SNES, and I believe the music's by Tim Follin, who did, that's a sequel to, Solstice for the NES, which also just has, like, mind-bendingly good music, like, unbelievably good music. Yeah, Tim Follin is a god. You saved me some pizza too, I hope. Blashy, I love it already from the very first scene. I mean, how could you not like this? It's got amazing music. Everything's really cute. The graphics are amazing. I love it. What's your favorite food, Mom? Oh, pizza? Your favorite is the same as ours? We make a good match. It's touching. After we're done eating, we need to get ready to go home. We have to go through the forest to get back, so we'll need to leave early. So are they just camping out on some summer expedition or something? Don't be silly. I bet the kids could make it here on their own. It's that safe. Darn it! I missed the nut bread because I didn't understand that you had to stand still to dash. Maybe I should just restart the game, huh? I bet you could even handle it, Lucas. Ha 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 ha. Red Balls says, hey, Equip, rocking a yellow Cursebreaker tee under my gray black striped thermal. Thank you so much for undercover representing, Red Balls. I really appreciate it. Sega Octopus, I hope you feel motivated to beat the whole game. I'm sure I will. I mean, I could not stop with Earthbound. It wasn't one of those games that I was able to put down and come back to. I played it all the way through, so I'm hoping to do that with this every week. Dear Flint, just like you said they would, the children have been running around the mountains and fields tirelessly since the moment we arrived. Klaus is as daring and full of energy as ever, while Lucas is still a bit coddled, but neither one seems tired of playing at all. My father seems sad to say goodbye to his grandchildren after seeing them for the first time in so long, but we should be home by this evening. I've forgotten how nice and refreshing the mountain air is. You're always covered in the smell of sheep back in Tasmili village, so I really wish you could have been here to take in this air. The next time we visit, let's ask one of our neighbors to tend the sheep so we can all come up here as a family. Klaus, Lucas, and I were always thinking about you. When we get home this evening, I'll start cooking some of your favorite pizza right away. With love, your dearest Hinawa. It's cute. The nut bread's a pretty low heel item. Okay, well, I guess I didn't miss that much. Have you ever checked out Helix? It's a game series by Madsen Lindroth. I think you'd like how weird it is. I have not checked it out, but I will now. So thanks for the tip-off. Yeah. I really love that title screen. The music sounds excellent. Really good use of the GBA sound chip. I know a lot of games use ADPCM compression, which you could basically it's almost like an MP3 that's just run through this like really rigorous compression algorithm, and a lot of times it doesn't sound too good. I feel like the GBA in general is like not the best sounding system. But so far, this one's sounding great. The music's awesome, and the sound effects are good too. I'd expect no less from, a first-party Nintendo game, so. Randochi, you never owned a GBA. Well, it's never too late to start. In fact, I might even recommend that you wait until the new Analog Pocket comes out. Because it's going to have an insanely nice screen. You'll be able to play Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games, and with adapters you'll be able to play Atari Lynx and Wonder Swan, I believe. And maybe Game Gear, I could be wrong about that. But it seems to be the ultimate handheld solution for playing older games. And it'll even have a dock where you can hook it up to your TV, so... yeah, might want to wait for the Analog Pocket. It looks really cool. Okay, so there's some chaos going on right now. Some guys like firebombing the forest or something. I wonder if they're hippies. Rants, yes, I remember talking about veganism. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being vegan. Here come the fire squad. Where's the rest of the hose, though? Flint, it's a fire, a fire, a fire. Sunshine Forest is on fire in a huge, fiery, flamey fire. Yeah, the translation is great. I can't believe it. No problem here. Any secrets in here? If I run into stuff? Probably not. I'm just gonna go outside. You gotta do something quick, Flint. It's the forest, the forest, the forest. The forest is on fire. Jeez. Who would lock their door in a village as peaceful as ours? Flint! Ah, the doorknob. Why'd you have to come off at a time like this? You pulled the doorknob off, wow. Oh. Ah, doorknob. I mean Flint. This is no time to be dozing off. There's a huge fire in the Sunshine Forest. Flint looks nonplussed. Bad times like this call for reckless nice guys like you. Please come, Flint. Please. Sure. What am I gonna say? No? Sweet. Okay, that's good to know, so I can recover my health with the blue pillow. I'll follow behind you. What? What's so wrong with that? I happen to like following behind people. Where's my doorknob? First thing I'm looking for. He's hiding something inside his doghouse. Oh, the doggo has it. Oh, Flint got a stick. Okay. Hey, Flint. That stick should make a good weapon in case anything happens. Be sure to equip it first, though. Just holding onto it will make it as useful as a caramel. Okay, so let's equip the stick. Oh man, that menu music already. Oh. Wow, this is great. An undeniably plain stick, offense +2. Sweet. The sheep are milling about restlessly. This music is fantastic too. Oh yeah, that's great. So you can just hold the button and then run. And then you can just steer from there once you're already running. I like that. Cool. Equip the stick, yeah. I'm reminded of my own artist moniker almost every time I play a game. It's the psychology of the moniker. It's the best music of any game, IMO. I have to agree with you there. There's not enough games that have dedicated menu music. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. My shirt started playing Cursebreaker theme. That's an awesome shirt to have. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I should find, you know, those like greeting cards you get at Walgreens that can play music. I should look into getting some equip ones made. Oh, I see a present up there. I want to get it. Oh, I got the nut bread. Hell yeah. If you listen really closely, you can hear the creaking of the Super Famicom controller. Aged plastic rubs against it. Ah, Flint. The whole sky north of here is pitch black with smoke. Alright, well, let's head towards it. That sounds like the best idea, right? The forest catches on fire. Klaus and Lucas and Hanawa will be stuck out there. The Sunshine Fire. It's on forest. That confused me for a second. Oh, wait, the Sunshine Forest is on tire. The Earthbound humor is just like so good. It's so dry, so tongue-in-cheek. Jackie's Yato Inn. We won't over-pamper you here. Flint, the Sunshine Forest is on fire. Oh, should I maybe give you a hand too? Sure. Wait, I'm actually pretty busy, you know. No, I mean, you know how it is. Sorry, I'll leave everything to you today, Flint. I figured he wasn't good for it, but oh well. Yes, the Shenmue 1 music is incredible. I love the menu music for Shenmue. Already talked to them. We got the goods at Thomas's Bazaar. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it's the time for going into buildings. Let's just get straight to the fire. Oh, I gotta talk to these people. I'm saying the Sunshine Forest is on fire. If that's true, well, we better get our butts out of here before that fire engulfs the village too. Mr. Flint, you should probably take whatever Thomas says with a grain of salt. That's just the kind of person he is. Bogus. Thomas, what are you running around acting like a siren for? Honestly, now, you better not cause too much trouble for Flint. If you need something from the map-loving and map-owning Mapson, it must be a map, yes? Please feel free to take one with you. Great, so we got something out of talking to everybody. I got a map. You're worried about Lighter's shack deep inside the Sunshine Forest, yes? I've marked that area on the map for you. Great. That'll help tremendously, Mapson. Please hurry and see if he needs help. Oh, whoops, silly me. Forgot to tell you how to check the map, didn't I? To check the map, you need to... How do I put this? Fill your right index finger with a wish or strength. To put more bluntly, I guess do something R-button-ish? Okay. Great. Flint, took you long enough. Go check out the fire. Quickly, chop, chop. If the fire spreads here to Tasmilly Village, my honor, my estate, and I will all go up in smoke. Literally. My favorite recent VGM discovery has been the Yakuza Dead Souls soundtrack. Some of the battle themes in that game are mad. Yeah, my roommate actually just played Yakuza 0 and the first one. I watched him play them, and yeah, there is some really nice music in that game. It's you know, Sega, so I feel like they're usually pretty good for it. Yes, I hope someone does a vinyl of this as well. I still have been sleeping on the Mother 2 soundtrack. I haven't got it yet. I would love to own it. I don't know, I've got a weird relationship with VGM vinyl. I like to have it, I like to look at it, but honestly I don't really listen to any of my VGM vinyl that much. I would rather just kind of play the game. But I do like the physical object and the collectability of it, and you know, the nice gate folds and stuff. Okay, so it looked like it was over this way. Oh, what? Maybe not. Guess we gotta go up. Oh, another frog. Better save. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. So that looks like just the standard frog dialogue we're gonna get here. Flint, the Sunshine Forest, which is the west of the Crossroad and past the Prayer Sanctuary, is apparently on fire like crazy. Oh, sorry, that sounded so explanation-like. I forgive you. Flint got a nut. Flint opened the present. Flint got an edible mushroom. Sweet. Everyone likes mushrooms, right? Graves here have never looked so scenic at the Sunset Cemetery. No zombies allowed. Wow. Hey, look, more nut. Flint got a nut. Glad you're getting your nut, Flint. Got some nut bread. Hell yeah. Even if I did go on ahead, I just know I'd be no help at all. What should I do? Oh, what's this little bird? Chirp chirp. Sparrow advice. For this little bit, I'm going to use game lingo rather than comparisons. You can bring up the menu by pressing start. Starting from the left, the menu selections are goods, equip, status, and sleep. At present, you can use a control pad to select one of these four. By choosing a menu option and pressing the A button, you can find out all sorts of things you might want to know. Lastly, about the rightmost sleep menu option. If you choose the sleep option and press the A button, you can pause the game. The batteries won't drain very much while the game is in sleep mode, so don't worry. When you want to start the game again, just press the select and L and R buttons all at the same time. So yeah, Sego Octopus shared that she beat the game by just leaving it in sleep mode because her cartridge would not save the game. Just pretty brutal. So I'm hoping that this will retain my save. I actually probably should have tested it, but I've never had a problem with EverDrives not retaining my saves. So we're just gonna go for it, and I don't know, if it doesn't save my game, then we'll play something else next week. The flames started coming our way, so we ran by here with all our might, but old lighter and little fuel are stuck in the forest. Wheeze gasp, wheeze gasp. No. What are you doing? Quit pushing that. Quit it. Seriously, stop. Keep pushing that and I'll be sick. Why do you keep pushing it? See, you did it again. If you keep this up, I'm gonna... bleh. Just so you know, if something bad happens to me, it's all because you kept pressing that stupid thing. I don't know what he's talking about. May the forest and the people and the animals and I all have happiness. Oh, Flint, good to see you here. I think it's only proper to offer a prayer here before going to the forest. So is this where you revive your party members? Oh, please enter your name. Well, I guess I should put in equip. Or should I put in Kevin, because that is my real name. This is a tough choice here. For the sake of the stream, let's put in equip. Gosh, this music too. Game rules already. Wizard Dolphin, follow your heart. I did. Thank you. Understood. Equip. Your name is Equip, right? Correct? Yes. Okay, then. Please continue the game. After I count down from 3, you'll forget you were ever asked this question. 3, 2... Have you forgotten? You must forget. Okay, I'll try my best. Looks like there's pretty frequent save points, which I really like. Nothing worse than an RPG with like save points, you know, 30 minutes apart. This is a big emergency, so I came to help out, but Ed won't let me through. I can be useful too, you know. I'm not just some annoying onlooker. Where's the fire? Is it on fire? Oh, I bet it's a big, giant, foresty fire. Flint, thank heavens you're here. I think lighter and fuel are still stuck inside the forest. Don't worry, I'll hold back these rubberneckers. You just hurry and find them. Let's run. Cough, cough. Oh, it's you, Flint. I thought I saw someone as manly as me walking this way. The smoke is terrible, and with my sensitive throat, I can't continue any further. So you can have this cookie instead. Let this slightly unclean and not very tasty cookie be of use. Flint got a nut cookie. Oh. Enemy. Sweet. Mr. Batty blocked the way. Cute enemy. So brute force, I'm guessing this is like auto battle, or... Oh, maybe that's like his abilities. You know what I love in this game is the damage counter. You can still like do attacks while the damage counter is rolling, so that there's battles in Earthbound where like the enemy would like pretty much kill you, and you could get enough attacks in before your dial runs down and like kind of hack the system. It's great. Flint's body solidified. Flint can't move. Oh geez, I've been petrified. I hope I don't get killed by the like second or third enemy of the game. I've got a chance to change it later. Great. Earth Energy Grid, hello and good evening to you as well. Thank you. Wow, this guy's doing some major damage. Mr. Batty became tame. I'm glad Flint's not a killer, he's just a tamer. Flint earned 20 experience points. Got some nut bread. Ooh, I should have stayed and listened to the music. I'll have plenty of other opportunities, I'm sure. Okay, so let's get some HP going on here. How about we take some nut bread, use it on Flint. The guy wiped out half my health. Silly little bat. I also want some banana nut bread. And yes, the stream has been going great so far, Earth Energy Grid. Thank you. Beware of poisonous snakes. There should be antidotes around here. Let's get the item first, then save, then talk to the guy. That is where my priorities lie. Alright. 36 minutes in, I'm loving it. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. Where could Isaac be? Is it hot springs? There's no need to rush. 5 seconds rejuvenates. Kokori spring water. An extra silver. So I'm guessing it heals you. I guess I didn't have to use my nut bread, but I didn't know. Oh man, the hot spring music is great. I can tell I'm gonna be like stopping this game to listen to the music a lot. Hope you guys don't mind. Spirit advice. Some people always try to avoid fighting when there are enemies around. You know the type, right? They use the dash ability to zoom right by. I guess you could say they're followers of peace at any price. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not saying that's how you are or anything. I just think that if you keep running away from everything now, later on when you have to fight, you'll have a really rough time because you lack experience. Always running off will only lead to regret, my young disciple. Please keep this in mind. Now to end this with a sparrow-like chirp, chirp, chirp. So yeah, I try not to run in games. I guess it just depends. If I've like already been through an area and like I missed something, I'm going back for something, then like sometimes I will run. But typically I'm trying to get that EXP, you know, I'm on my grind. So it looks like Thomas is not interested in battling at all. Is this going to be re-uploaded to YouTube? Probably. I don't know, we're using Restream right now, so... maybe, I think so. I don't know, I'll have to ask George if he'll upload it to the 100% channel. I thought that Twitch was archiving my old streams, but I didn't know that they only keep them up for like 2 or 3 weeks, so I've lost all my VODs, and I swear every time I start OBS, it's like I totally forget to hit that record button, so... Cough, cough, God, I've breathed in too much smoke. Lighter and his son Fuel are still not back yet. I'm pretty sure they're stuck inside the forest. Cough, cough, don't worry about me. Go help them. Okay. Avoid that fire. I don't know if there's environmental damage in this game, but... Oh. Looked like one of those guys that was setting off the... Oh, wow, he's releasing the murder hornets. Wow, he just ran through the flames. Look at that guy. Oh, there is environmental damage. Holy guacamole. You encounter a monster. Great dubby track. Oh, the background effects are so cool. The monster became tame. You won. Yay! 26 experience points. Snuck up from behind. That's awesome. Yeah, those backgrounds are so great. That's of course what I'm using as my background back here too. It's Earthbound battle background. The monster turned around. Oh, it sounded like they added more elements to the music when the monster turned around, which is also really cool. Adaptive soundtracking. Wow. Smash! Well, Thomas is useless, huh? Sweet, level up. First level up of the game. Got some nut bread, which is great because I'm gonna use it right now. I better not run in this area because I'm going to run into the fire. Yeah, I've always wanted to play this too. I thought about getting one of those repro cartridges, but you know, like Sego said, it's hard to find a good one, and a lot of times they won't properly save. They you know, a lot of the reproduction manufacturers use really cheap cartridges, and some of them I've heard are even like there's the wrong voltage on them, and they could potentially damage your system. I don't know if that's a big risk for the Game Boy Advance, but I know that is a risk for like counterfeit NES carts and Super NES carts. In fact, I think that who put those out? It was 8-Bit Dough or something put out like reissue Mega Man X and reissue Mega Man 2 cartridges, and I think Street Fighter 2. And they actually had a warning on them that was like, you know, may cause your Super Nintendo to catch fire or something. Like they just had to put the warning on there. It's a pretty small chance, but yeah, it's like the cart. Oh shoot, I just got hit again. It's like the cart is not putting out the right voltage or something like that. Yeah, TG16 PC Engine bootlegs too, yeah. Hey, Lighter, you alright? Flint, oh, and Thomas. Damn it. I try to beat these things up, but more just keep coming. I can't get past them. You talking about those little bugs? What is that thing? A bug? Cough, cough. Dunno. They're going around the forest lighting fires. But never mind that. Fuel's still at home. What? Fuel's still in your shack? Flint, you go help Fuel. I'll look after Lighter. Oh, getting ambushed by bugs. Let's go, MFers. I got my stick. Ready for you. Firefly and his cohorts suddenly attacked. Maybe I should use one of these, huh? Power Smash. Oh, I missed too. Wow. Alright, we're just gonna go for regular attacks. Wow, these guys are whooping my ass already. I better use some nut bread, huh? Or eat a mushroom or something? Yeah, you know what's funny, Blashy, about TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine? I saw a new variation of that I've never seen the other day. It's the Korean version called the Vistar, and now, of course, I have to get one. It just looks so cool. It's like somebody put a, I don't know, it's like a smooth TurboGrafx or something. It's really cool looking. Flint at the nut bread. Right in the nick of time. So maybe I should use one more healing item, huh? I should have equipped that Ares bracelet. I wonder if I can just equip it mid-battle. I have a feeling this is not going to end well. Wasted a turn there. Yeah, I was thinking about asking Jordan to try to find me one. I want to go visit him while he's still over there. Okay, now I feel like I'm just kind of in this cycle where they're still whooping on me, and I'm just barely staying alive. So let's hope they keep using the fire move, which does less damage than the physical attack. Alright, so 1 down, 2 to go, and I barely have any healing items left. So what should I do? Wow, is the mushroom a healing item? I don't remember. The peas are super powerful. You know, I don't know, I wasn't expecting a boss fight right now, so they caught me underprepared. Usually I like to heal up all the way. Seems like these guys are 2-shot kills, so I got this. I got this in the bag now. These fireflies are no match for Flint. So far we got fireflies, flint, lighter, and fuel. Game is very fire obsessed. 51 EXP, sweet, and some nut bread. That's what I'm talking about. Woof, I almost want to go back to that hot spring. Especially if I keep doing that. Oh god. Maybe this was a bad idea to go back. Well, I got some nut bread, so I don't want to use it yet. I'm glad you can see the enemies on the map. It's very nice of them. Alright, where was that hot springs? Just one screen back, I think? I hope I don't encounter any more enemies. Yeah, here we go. Oh, what the hell? Got me from behind too, shit. Don't kill me. Can I run? Yes. Run around the plant things. Okay. I was trying to do that and they wouldn't let me. The one I just had to fight. Alright, sweet. And I think I'm at full health, great, 111 HP. Yeah, the spa music's so good. Makes me want to go to a real spa. And I'm gonna save too. After I beat those bees. Was not expecting them to whoop on me so hard. Get away from me, bat. I don't want to fight you right now. Yeah, they have a whole option dedicated to me. How kind of them. To think ahead in the future about me playing this game in 2020. Oh! Hell, I'll run through the fire just to not have to fight those stupid plants. I'll lose less HP that way. I know I just said I'm not a runner, but this is an area I've already traversed, so I do not feel guilty. I really recommend you save now. Okay. Only saved once, I hope that was good enough. Help! Help! Uh-oh. Sweet. Okay, so it's like a flying mouse or something? Oh, it's an enemy. Oh, it is a flying mouse. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I got some YouTube comments coming in. Hi Twitch, have a pog stream. Thank you, blah blah blah. And RVA and yo, I love Cursebreaker X. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. You'll probably take less damage over time just burning yourself. Yep. Yeah, this game is literally fire. Flying mouse is poofing out its own hair to look threatening. Is this like a boss? That one did quite a bit of damage too. Gotta level up, sweet, sweet. It must be fuel. Fallen support beam is blocking the way. I guess I gotta run through the fire. Or whoops, how can I get to him? Maybe I can ram it? Yes. Took fuel under your care. Alright, great. Now let's get the heck out of this. Uh-oh. Shoot. I didn't think there was anything else to do, but just in case. Is that it for the house? Did we make it out just in the nick of time? Yep, we did. Wow, I'm pitch black and covered in soot, but I'm alive. Oh, you're pitch black too, Mr. Flint. Thank you, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Thank you so much, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Oh yeah, we need to let my dad know I'm okay. He's probably worried sick about me somewhere. Yeah, probably. Save again. Let's check our map just for fun. It doesn't look like there's any more northernmost progression, so let us go back to a lighter. Ah, that's what happens when you run everywhere. You run into Yama monsters. I did, I survived. Want vegetable burger. I always want a vegetable burger. I got some Beyond Burgers in the fridge that I might throw on the grill after the stream, actually. I haven't really had too much to eat yet today, so... Enemy left a present. Inside the present there was some nut bread. Love that nut bread. Love that 30 HP boost. It's so good. Where did we leave that dude? Oh, we gotta go to the hot spring. Maybe it'll clean us off. Still covered in soot, I see. I'm about to go to Burger King and get one. I don't have any. Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with those Burger King Impossible Whoppers. They're pretty good. If I am speaking honestly here. You know, it's not, Burger King's not my favorite fast food conglomerate, but I do, oh, look at that. So we're clean from the neck down. Oh yeah, I was saying, I do F with brands that offer a vegan option for fast food. It's good, and it's about time. So I'm happy that the option is there, and yeah, there's a Burger King about a block from me, so I'm as guilty as anyone of chomping on Impossible Whoppers. Hey, hey, don't know who you are, Mr. Pitch Black guy, but thanks a million for saving fuel. Wow, you're really pitch black. Oh, fuel, Flint, you're pitch black and covered in soot, but you're alright. If you're looking for lighter, Thomas took him to the prayer sanctuary. But wow, you're really pitch black. Oh, I know. Oh, Mr. Flint and fuel. You're both pitch black, but I knew it was you the instant I saw you, huh? Oh, this injury? Actually, about that. Yes, this injury. Abby here was attacked by some bizarre flying mouse thing with bug wings. It just went chomp and bit her on the head. That makes sense? If it didn't, I can explain it to you again. It made sense to me. That was a very easy to understand explanation. Great dialogue. Flint, you're pitch black and covered in soot, but you're alright. Being the responsible man I am, I managed to bring Lighter here. Hurry and let him see fuel. I honestly didn't know Earthbound had sequels. Yeah, you know, this one is, it's never been released in the States, so I don't blame you for not knowing of its existence. It's a bit of an obscure title, and if you missed the beginning, we're playing a fan-translated version. So this isn't even an official Nintendo translation. This is a group of dedicated fans, which makes it that much better. Especially if you're tech honors, and I know that you really prefer fan-made content to professionally made content in a studio. So this one's for you, Tech. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. So I thought he took him to the prayer sanctuary, but I'm not seeing him in here. We've never gamed this game look like this after seeing him with all his makeup. Oh yeah, this is, I did one stream where I put on my makeup, and I gotta say it was kind of hard to game with the contacts in, because I've got two really bright LED lights on either side of me to make sure that I show up nice in front of the webcam, and also to help chroma key out the green background. And yeah, like having really bright lights on contacts, especially because I don't really wear contacts, you know, ever aside from performing. I can deal with it for a 35-40 minute performance, but for like a long-term gaming session, it's not ideal. So yeah, I gave it a try. I wish I could do it every week, but I can't. So you get plain old Kevin for these streams. I hope that's okay. What in the world happened to you? You're pitch black covered in soot. What about you, Dad? You busted your leg. Oh, this ain't nothing. All I gotta do is twist it like so, and then you do this, and then... Oh, consarn it. That's George Clanton right there after he did the stage dive. Boss, what in the world are you doing? Fixing my injuries, obviously. What does it look like? Anyways, we sure are lucky Flint showed up when he did. Yeah, he and Lighter have always been quarreling buddies since they were kids. It's enough to make me jealous. I love that they're just fried. Thanks, Flint. Guess I showed my not-so-tough side, huh? I owe you one for today. I think that could be the first time I've ever heard the boss thank anyone. Haha, you're right. The only thing that can make this any stranger is if it suddenly started pouring rain. It's gonna happen, isn't it? And now it's starting to rain. Earth Energy Grid still has their original SNES Earthbound copy. It's worth a pretty penny nowadays. I think I paid, well, I traded some stuff for it. I traded in some CDs and records, but I think mine was about 150 bucks. And this was in like 2015 or 2016. So yeah, I can imagine that they have appreciated quite a bit since then. I don't know what the going rate is now, but I'm guessing it's probably about 200 bucks or more. Let's just hope this rain puts out the fire. We need to tend to Lighter. Let's head back to the village for now. An interesting thing about Earthbound is there's like anti-piracy maneuvers programmed into the cartridge itself. There's like a certain point where you cannot progress anymore if you're using like a bootleg cartridge. And I don't know exactly what they've programmed into it to do that. But it's like a really early instance of an anti-piracy system. It's pretty rare for a cartridge game. Gotta look pretty. Oh yeah, thank you, Randochi. I try. Yo, Molotovich, what is up? Got the Eclipse Picks Patreon in full force here today. There you are, Flint. You're all patched up now. Oh, I've never heard of the Spyro 3 anti-piracy. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a good thing you and Fuel only suffered light injuries. It's been a while since Tasmania last had rain. So I'm guessing the rain took care of the forest fire? Because they didn't really resolve that, did they? They just kind of ran out of there. Flint, please get some rest. Did you see anything else in the fire besides those weird bugs? I'm talking about some suspicious people with pig-like masks on. Those bastards. They turned the forest pitch black. And you, Flint. You wound up pitch black too. You should get some rest now, Dad. Oh yeah. You were pitch black too, Fuel. We're not gonna let you forget that, huh? Come on, Dad. You really need a rest now. When are Hinawa and the others coming back? With the forest like it is now, won't the way back be dangerous? It's a good question. Thanks for everything. Helping others out, being helped by others, helping others out. Well, how do you like it, Flint? I love it. There's nothing better than helping out other people. Isaac said he was going into the mountains to pick mushrooms. I hope he's alright. Me too. Cheers to this rain for putting out the fire. Wow. This music too. My husband is such a wimp. He was a nervous wreck during the fire. I was more worried about him than that fire. Hey there, Flint. Sorry I wasn't much help earlier. But if something ever happens again, I promise I'll help out. Yeah, right, Jackie. You must be tired. You should get some rest. The room in the farthest end is unoccupied. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, what's this note say? Don't forget to use the bathroom before hitting the hay. Oh, and be sure to brush your teeth too. Okay. See a save point. Let's do it twice. Yeah, alright. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. How many Equip LPs do I have to buy in order to get you to play Lagrange Point? Wow. Maybe, maybe I'll have to open up a second weeknight where I stream as well, because I also have been wanting to play that for so bad. And it's been almost a year now since I've gotten my cartridge back. I had a English EEPROM put onto the actual cartridge itself, so I can play it with the FM synthesis chip inside of it. So, Blashy, you will see me play Lagrange Point one day, I promise you. Flint opened the present. Flint got an antidote. Yeah, Sego is the official Nintendo Power tip line. Let's take a little nap here. Yeah, Molotovich, I try to be a double saver because it does suck when your save gets corrupted. Normally I save over the same file over and over, but who knows, maybe I'll do a maybe I'll keep 2 save files going just in case, in case I miss something I have to go back. Perfect timing, I heard you were taking a rest here. Mighty heavy rain, isn't it? Think I'll join you under the awning. The GBA rain sound effects are also very well done. Sounds great in these headphones. Flint, tell me, have you seen Hinawa and the kids? No. I see. Actually, I was up in the mountains earlier picking mushrooms. While I was up there, I caught sight of Hinawa. Then while I was taking a break by the river, I heard loud roars far off in the distance. It sounded like it might have been a Drago that was roaring. Well, we know they're friendly, so it's not too much to worry about. After that, I heard what I think might have been screams. Say, Flint, Hinawa and the kids made it back home, right? Gee whiz. We gotta go check on them right away. I guess I can equip that bracelet now. I think. Yeah, that would have been useful. Let's check out. Oh, that's not to bother people. Okay, we better just go check on Hinawa and the kiddos. She did say they were coming back today, though. Okay, so looks like that's where we gotta go. Right? Through there and up into the mountains. I love the color of the menu, it's so nice. Tough choice between that and the pink one. Flint, you should probably head back home and check on things. Okay. Where is my home? You know, I'm only trying to check on the well-being of my wife and childs. At least I think they're married. I think that's what they set it up. Maybe this is it. Nope. What's up, dog? Hi, I'm a stray dog. Wow, that sound effect is great. Everyone should put that in their music. It needs to be more dog barking sound effects in music. See a treasure chest over here. Flint opened the present. Flint got some peculiar cheese. What is this? Let's check it out. Peculiar cheese. Oops, I have hit every option but the goods. Okay. Cheese that you either love or hate. HP restored varies from person to person, so I'm guessing this has different different healing effects on different people. Duh, that's what it just said. You should make a video game about your albums, essentially SC88. You know, I would love to, but I am not a game programmer, and believe it or not, I just learned how to make music. It took me, you know, about 10 years to do it, so I'd love to learn some game design. I'm working on some Unity stuff when I have time. Yeah, I would like to, but it's something I would almost rather just hand off to somebody else and just make some more music for it, you know? That's what I'm good at. I'm not sure I'd be so good at making a game. Yeah, the GBA sound chip is usually really messy sounding, but it sounds excellent here. Anyone home? I like this sheriff's office, and you know, I've got like a cowboy hat on. It's kind of cool. Metalcore subgenre called dogcore, where the vocals are all very aggressive dog barks. Wow, you learn something new every day. Yeah, you know, one of my favorite novelty records is called Beatle Barkers, and it's all like Beatles covers, but they're all MIDI and made of dog and cat sound effects, and it's hilarious. It was like one of the records that we keep by the stereo. When I used to work at the record store to, you know, sometimes we get some unsavory customers, and you want to get rid of them. So, you know, we had our picks. We had our ammo, essentially, to store clearers, we would call them. You know, it's not the best for business, but what can you do sometimes? So yeah, Beetle Barkers holds a very special place in my heart. It's kind of hard to find. I've only ever seen the vinyl, and I should have bought the dang thing while I had the chance and ripped it, because I have not seen it online. I'm sure one of you aspiring MP3 hunters can find it, though. Gotta love these weather effects. It's putting me in, making me feel some kind of way, if you know what I mean. Pretty aesthetic game so far. Oh yeah, duh, this is my house. Hopefully I can get in, because the dude ripped my freaking doorknob off. Oh, they sent a carrier pigeon. It's a letter from Hinawa. Yeah, it is fairly easy to reproduce, you're right. You can make your own Beetle Barkers. Dear Flint, just like You say they would. The children have been running around the mountains and fields tirelessly since the moment we arrived. Klaus is as daring and full of energy as ever, while Lucas is still a bit coddled, but neither one seems tired of playing at all. My father seems sad to say goodbye to his grandchildren after seeing them for the first time in so long, but we should be home by this evening. I'd forgotten how nice and refreshing the mountain air is. This is the same letter as earlier, but it's a nice one, so I'm going to keep reading it out loud. You're always covered in the smell of sheep back in Tasmilly village, so I really wish you could have been here to take in this air. The next time we visit, let's ask one of our neighbors to tend to the sheep so we can all come up here as a family. Klaus, Lucas, and I were always thinking about you. When we get home this evening, I'll start cooking some of your favorite pizza right away. With love, your dearest Hanala. Aw, so cute. That's hip slang. Yo, this dog barks, bro. Yeah, you know, I've never heard of the death metal with dogs, but I've heard of the band Hatebeak, which has a parrot as their vocalist. One of my friends actually played a show with them. Yeah, Moltovich, believe it or not, I've never played Mother 3, so this is a very first playthrough. I'm excited. I've never had a way to play it before. You know, I'm not, I don't have anything against emulation, but I would almost always rather play on real hardware. I've already invested so much in my setup, and yeah, I got a Game Boy Advance EverDrive the other day. So yeah, this is the first time I've been able to play it on real hardware. All this rain, they could catch cold, and I'll go find them. They're probably taking shelter from the rain somewhere. It's getting late, so we should all go back and look for them. Let's get the other villagers to help too. Yeah, I'd say so. You know, if they said they'd be back by tonight and they still aren't and there was a forest fire, then we better go save them. Take a quick nap first, though. It's obviously not that urgent. Yeah, Hatebeak, they did a split with the infamous prank caller Longmont Potion Castle. That guy is amazing. If you've never heard any Longmont Potion Castle, I strongly recommend you go seek some out. It's surrealist prank calls. It's kind of, he calls it phone art, and I have to agree that it goes beyond what a prank call is. You know, it's levels, you know, fathoms above Jerky Boys. They're still funny too, I guess. Please take me with you. I'm sure I'll be helpful. So now we get the dog. We get Boney. Who could say no to that? I bet Tech Honors would say no if a dog asked to join his party IRL. Island Sunrise. Yes, you caught the Quip stream. Thank you so much for joining. I'm very excited to be playing Mother 3 for the very first time. On real Game Boy Advance hardware, mind you. I'm playing via the Game Boy Player on a PAL GameCube, outputting RGB to my OSSC, and it's getting line tripled to almost 1080p. Which, of course, doesn't matter because my stream outputs in 720p, so it's silky smooth for everyone. But I think it still looks great. And for those of you familiar, I'm using the GBI software, not the official Game Boy Player disc, because the official Game Boy Player disc has an anti-aliasing filter built into the disc. And, I mean, you guys know how I feel about anti-aliasing on pixel art. I don't like it. I think that it ruins the style intended by the original developers. So yeah, I find that the official GameCube Player disc, it's not scaled correctly. It's not like a perfect integer scale, and it is, it's blurry. So this I'm running off of like an SD card launcher. It's a little GameCube memory card to SD launcher. So it's a homebrew program. And you can run that on an unmodified GameCube with an Action Replay disc. So is Matt drunk? He's hiccuping all the time, which is kind of code for being drunk. But maybe he just has the hiccups. I don't know. I really want to help you out, honest. I'm totally just the guy to help you out. And then he disappears. He's drunk. Oh, well, look at this long boy. What is up, long guy? This is the longest guy I've ever seen. I can't even talk to him because he's so far up there. Let's get the sparrow tip here. Oh yeah, I knew this. You know what's funny? I do not remember that tall boy before. The Slender Man, yeah. How difficult was it to get the OSSC set up? You know, when I got the OSSC originally, I found it extremely difficult and hard to work with. And I got one like right when they first came out. You know, I was an early adopter, and they've only gotten better through the years. And there's a gentleman online that goes by Firebrand X, and he's known as the Pixel Purist. And he makes custom profiles for the FrameMeister upscale, which I've been using for a couple of years now, and the OSSC. So it's as easy as just downloading his profiles and putting them on a little micro SD card, which you put into the scaler. There was not one for GBA, so I had to... it wasn't that hard to set up. I basically set everything up in Swiss, which is the homebrew software that runs GBI, to output 60 hertz because it's a PAL GameCube. I'm getting into extremely nerdy tech talk here, I'm sorry, but it might be cool to some people. So with GBI, you can output the native resolution of the Game Boy Advance, which is, I believe it has 160 vertical lines, which is smaller than your typical 240p signal. So it's 160 is doubled to 320. It has 320 vertical lines. I'm sorry. I think it's 160 on a Game Boy, but I could be wrong. So yeah, you get 320 vertical lines, and it's scaled triple. So that's 960 lines. So it's almost 1080p. It almost fills the 1080p window. But it looks great. It looks fantastic at triple scale. So yeah, I just set the OSSC to blind triple. And yeah, it looks really clean, really nice. I didn't really have to do too much adjusting beyond that. I changed the low pass filter to a lower setting because I was getting a little bit of ghosting. But now it is crisp, and all the pixels are uniform in size, and it's exactly how I like it. If I'm not streaming with it, I'll even play with the fake scan lines that the OSSC can generate, and I think it looks even better. But, I mean, I'll turn it on for a sec so you can see what it looks like. It doesn't really translate to a smaller stream window. So here the scan lines are on, and you can see the scan lines are uneven on the stream window. It's not a great look. It looks awesome in front of me on my VGA monitor, but it does not look very good on the stream, so we're going to leave that off for clarity, so you can actually see it. 20 EXP, sweet. Antidotes are always on hand, so please see Isaac if you need one. Okay, so Isaac has antidotes, that's good to know. And Boney rules. Favorite party member. Love it when you can play a dog in a game. Now I'm just wiping the floor with these bats. Oh. Longboy suggests you take breaks from time to time. There's always a character like that in a Nintendo game. Especially true if you're playing the Virtual Boy, in which it actually reminds you like every 15 or 20 or like 30 minutes to take a break, or in between every level. Yeah, you know, you could pull the trigger on the OSSC now. They're actually on sale because they have announced they are doing a OSSC Pro, which will have even more features than the current OSSC, including, I think, S-Video support, which was missing from the OSSC. The OSSC only does component, VGA, and SCART. And I'm using RGB SCART right now. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to grab an OSSC Pro as soon as they're available. I don't even care how much they are. $1,000, whatever, take my money. I'll sell some stuff to make up for it. Because I love the OSSC, and the Pro just looks fantastic. They're putting a more powerful FPGA in. They're putting an actual scaler in. Right now it's just line double, line tripling. So that'll be interesting, because I think you're able to downscale HDMI sources, so you can play your your PS4, your Xbox One X on your on your Tube TV or your Trinitron or whatever, which is kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Gave me an antidote here. Though I haven't gotten poisoned yet, knock on wood. Oh! This is going to be the battle where I get poisoned. Of course. Yep. Called it. Okay, so let's heal that right away. Or maybe I should just stick out the battle and heal at the end. I don't know. What do you guys do? We're going to use the antidote right away. And then have the dog bite the snake. Earthbound games, Mother games, I should say, are... I love the variety in battle backgrounds and battle themes. You know, there's several... There's not just one battle music. It's like, the thing that you get sick of in games is when you hear the same music over and over again. But, they thought ahead about that, and they made several different battle themes, which is really, really welcome. Gotta love it. Yeah, the FrameMeister has that, the JP21 pinout, though it's not really a big deal because you can just get a normal, SCART, plug out thing. In fact, I think it default is just SCART RGB, and I think you have to get a separate plug out for JP21. The OSSC, in my opinion, is they're different strokes basically for different folks, because the FrameMeister can do S-video and composite, which the OSSC cannot do, and the FrameMeister I think has a friendlier on-screen display. They just added an on-screen display to the OSSC. It was never in it before. And there's more save profiles for systems on the FrameMeister. I think there's 20 slots. The OSSC, you only get 14, which is like... I don't know. I wish I had some more slots. The FrameMeister 2 is just... It's better at adapting to different... various resolutions while still looking good, whereas the OSSC, you have to be pretty precise about what you're putting into it if you want to get good results. But yeah, if you're a total nerd and you're willing to put in the time, the OSSC is great. And the thing about the OSSC is it's lag-free. It's just doubling and tripling the vertical lines. There's no frame buffer. So the FrameMeister is different because it has a frame buffer and it's actually duplicating the pixels around it in real time. So there's a 20 millisecond lag with the FrameMeister, which is, in my opinion, not going to be perceptible for most people. 20 milliseconds is nothing. Oh, fire then rain, and then children smiles. It will be alright. Reggie knows it. I like Reggie. You encountered a baked monster. So I guess it's baked because it survived the forest fire and not because it smokes a lot of pot, but it could be both. It could be smoking a lot of weed in the forest, which is undoubtedly what I would do if I lived in the Mother universe. Yeah, the VGA monitor is a CRT. It's the one that it's now my favorite monitor. It's a Dell UltraScan P991, which is a rebranded Sony Trinitron. And it's an aperture grill screen, not a shadow mask. So it's got, it's a different way of projecting the image on the screen. And it is the sharpest analog display I have ever seen. And I would say that the quality is on par with like a $2,000 BVM. And the best part is I got this for 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. Can't beat that. It's a beautiful display, and I think it looks just as good, if not better in certain scenarios, than my like $2,000 OLED flat screen that I have in the living room. So yeah, everyone, you should check your local classified ads and do some research on VGA monitors, because I think it is the best alternative for if you find PVMs too expensive. I think that it's a different thing. You know, you're not going to get the scan lines unless you're putting in a low resolution, and you know, you obviously have to have an OSSC or something that will bring your signal from 15 kilohertz to 30 kilohertz, or a range that your monitor will take. So yeah, you need to get, oh my gosh, I let Boney die because I was too busy mouthing off and not talking. So I can't remember, do your guys stay dead, or can I revive them with like a heal? Oops. Let's try a nut on him. Boney and his, shoot. I gotta revive Boney. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I shouldn't have let Boney go. And I can't run anymore. Reggie, help me out, man. Revive Boney for me, please. I didn't mean to let him die. Yeah, the Ultrascan. I can't believe I lucked into it. I was watching the Digital Foundry videos on CRTs, and I've been told by many people before that to give up my search for one of those BVMs, because I'll never find one for under $900, and to just get a VGA CRT. And I was like, I don't want a computer monitor. It's not the aesthetic I'm looking for. And yeah, I don't know. I just had no idea how good it could look having an aperture grill CRT that, you know, this one will go up to 1200 by 1600, which is pretty sweet. You know, I play modern PC games on this too. You know, I played like Jedi Fallen Order on this, and it looked just phenomenal, unbelievably good. So yeah, you don't really. I mean, you need an OSSC, but you don't really need to throw a ton of money into getting a good analog display. There's tons of them out there. The worst is that people now are starting to see that, you know, gamers want CRTs, and they're pricing them up because of it. And most people don't even know what they're selling or if it's even worth that much. You know, I see people selling like combo VHS cheap VHS CRTs for like $150, and it's obviously not worth that much. They're not going to find a buyer for it, but they'll be like retro gaming monitor, and yeah, don't be fooled. The only OSSCs are for sale on eBay in Australia with local shipping. Yeah, it's open source, so people can make their own OSSCs now and sell them on eBay. But yeah, you know, you might want to wait for the OSSC Pro, because I have a feeling that people will probably start dumping theirs en masse for the OSSC Pro. Personally, I'm not going to sell mine. I'm going to keep it hooked up to my rig, because now I've got a separate streaming rig in my bedroom. He looks alive now. Okay, they're both okay. Yeah, I've got a separate streaming rig in my bedroom now. It's kind of a semi-permanent setup. I was finding it difficult to like tear down and set up every time I wanted to stream, and it was one of the things that prevented me from keeping a regular schedule. So now I've committed to Fridays at 8 p.m. EST. Hopefully there should be nothing getting in the way of doing this regularly. And yeah, you know, I might even do like a bonus stream on my own Twitch channel. I don't want to hog up George's channel doing multiple days a week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might do a second day here, because there are definitely plenty of nights where I just kind of turn my brain off and start playing games. And yeah, now that I've got a setup in here, why not just stream it? All I have to do is turn everything on and sit in front of it. I don't have to set it all up now. The lights are all in place, and it's ready to go. So I'm running past all these enemies, but I don't really care right now. Maybe I'll kill this snake for fun. I got him from behind so I can get a surprise attack. Get him, Boney. Oh yeah, kicked him to the curb. I slipped and fell just a minute ago, but I'm okay. I'm glad you're okay, Abby. Watch your step. It's easy to lose footing and slip around here. Can the OSSC handle sync on green signals? I'm not sure about that, Blashy. I think that the OSSC Pro, I think that's one of the features of it. I seem to remember that being a selling point. But honestly, I'm not sure. I don't ever use sync on green. Yeah, CRT VHS combo TVs, they're definitely harder to find than usual. You know, your local charity or thrift shop, I think, is your best bet for those, because people dump them all the time. Also, too, check your local recycling center, because I've heard that they have more CRTs than they even can dispose of. You know, like they need to dispose of them in a certain way in a certain place, and they have like limits on how many they can dispose of at once. So yeah, you might want to check out your local recycle center. I got one of my PVMs, my PVM 2530, my big Sony one, from just cold emailing production studios here in Chicago. And, you know, honestly, I didn't really expect to hear back from anyone. You know, but I basically made an email, and where am I going here? So, I think I want to go down and left and then up. Even though that's circled on the map. Yeah. That's another way of getting them, though I know that a lot of other people also have that same idea. To cold email production studios. You know, I looked for like I looked for like local ones that did like video editing and stuff. And yeah, I mean, yeah, they just still had one kicking around in their like warehouse area where they had props and stuff. So that was cool. I was really happy to get that. And I use it, it's kind of my daily driver CRT. Love that one. I got a couple smaller ones too, but that one is really sharp and really nice looking. And it looks phenomenal for PS2 games, especially. Like 480i games look really, really sharp on the PVM 2530. More so than my, like, you know, Trinitron XBR, like big boy 32-inch tube that I use mainly for light gun games. Yeah, the sellers haven't capitalized big time. Most ads in Australia for consumer sets are like retro gaming monitors, CRT, scanline, PVM, cathode ray. Yeah, the way I found these monitors is not by searching any of those keywords, because I figured those would be the ones that were priced up. So I think I just typed in old monitor in Facebook Marketplace, and I did not look in Chicago. I looked where my folks reside in Rockford, Illinois. It's not really a suburb, but it's, I guess, kind of a suburb, if you had to call it that, of Chicago. So yeah, and yeah, sure enough, the listing was 2 old good monitors. Nothing about a tube in there at all. And the guy was a graphic designer, and he bought them for like real estate listings. He told me his whole life story on the phone when I called him. And then he got a job with an airliner and then started using a laptop. So they were just very low usage hours on them too, which is another thing that's kind of hard to find with old monitors. You know, that a lot of them have convergence issues and geometry issues. And I was very happy to be able to find this, and I got a Samsung, what is that? It's not called an Ultrascan, but shoot, I forgot what it's called. It's a really nice shadow mask display. Not quite as good as the this Dell Ultrascan, but it's quite nice. So I have an extra one too. And I used to have that one right next to this one as kind of the Tate monitor for shmups. You know, I had it turned on its side. But now I have an LCD monitor so that I can just kind of like glance over and monitor the chat. Oh yeah, thank you Blashy for posting my stream link up there. Sync on green thing is because the PS2 outputs VGA and it happens to be the best output, but it's got sync on green, which is such a hassle. Wow, I didn't know that. I would love to try the PS2 VGA output. PS2 is another system where it's kind of hard to get it to look good on any setup. It's funny because I remember the graphics being incredible way back then on, you know, composite cables and tube TVs. Blew me away. But now, even with like the FrameMeister, I don't think that the PS2's component signal looks very good. A lot of people love it, but I always use RGB with my PS2. You know, it's apples and oranges. I think maybe 3D games look better with the component cables, and 2D games look better with RGB IMO. It just seems like there's some kind of blurring going on the component output. So, but yeah, I did not know that the PS2 is capable of VGA. Thanks for that knowledge. I'm definitely gonna over-obsess about that now. Won't be able to sleep until I have the right cables. Yeah, Island Sunrise, I highly suggest that you check out your local recycling center. I gotta stop myself because, you know, I already have like 7 or 8 tube displays in the house. My roommates are probably getting sick of it, and I can't seem to let them go, you know. Got like a smaller like Sony Trinitron PVM that only does S-Video and composite, which I'll use for my S-Video sources like my PCFX, my 3DO, and my FM Towns Marty. It looks particularly good on the S-Video only monitor, and I'll use that over like my big Trinitrons because I feel like that one's like, it's almost like specialized. It's like it's only for S-Video, so it does a really good job with S-Video. Whereas the other ones are more for RGB and or component signals, so they might have put less thought into the S-Video input. I don't know. I think it looks better on that too, just because it's a smaller screen size. You know, it's I think that one's a 14-inch. Maybe it's a 19-inch. I couldn't tell you. I think it looks better than, you know, looking at it on a 32-inch. So yeah, I've got that. I've got an Ikegami broadcast monitor that I got on eBay, actually. I can't believe I ordered a monitor on eBay. It was 150 bucks at the time. It seemed like a great deal. Yeah, it was just like super bubble wrapped and then in a big box. And yeah, it showed up with no damage. That one's really deep. It's like way deeper than any of my other PVMs. But that one's cool too. I think that one looks particularly good with like Mega Drive. I don't know why. There's like the Mega Drive colors, Genesis and Mega Drive, just really pop on that one. The blues are really nice on that one. So yeah, I kind of have like favorite TVs for different setups. You know, I originally was like in my journey for pixel perfection, you know, got a FrameMeister and then was using it on my LCD TV, and then I was like, this sucks, I want an OLED, and I saved up and I got a good deal on Black Friday for an LG OLED. I got a B55-7A, I think. And then I started getting into tubes because I was like, I want to play these light gun games. They're not going to work on my OLED. So I got a big Sony Trinitron, and then I started finding out about PVMs, and I was like, oh, this is so much sharper, and I can use my SCART cables with a BNC adapter. So then I got the Ikegami, and then I got the Sony 2530, and then my dad found me the 14-inch one, gave it to me for my birthday, and then I got a small little 8-inch one, and then another friend gave me a couple more 8-inch PVMs that are not currently hooked up. They're just kind of sitting to the side. Maybe I'll make like a video wall or something with them. Incorporate them into my visuals or something. Yeah, I almost let Boney die again. What the hell is wrong with me? Such a good boy. Now I wonder if this has the item limit that the other games have. If it does, I'm gonna use my lower healing items first. Like, what good is a 5 HP healing item? Yeah, we'll use that too. Yeah, I've definitely thought, oh, Boney is poisoned. That's why. Okay. How did I not notice that before? Good thing I got that extra antidote, huh? You know, I've thought about selling the Ikigami. I actually listed it last year before I went to Japan because I was like, oh, I could use some extra cash. I got enough tubes. Why not? And I had it up, listed for, I think, 220 bucks for a while, which I think is a fair price for it. And nobody bit, so I took it down and just started playing games on it again. And I was like, I don't want to sell it anymore. It's cool because you can separate the color channels. You can watch just like the red channel or the green channel or the blue channel. Okay, so this is an important story beat. Actually, it looks like someone went and snapped these in half, not lightning. But that can't be possible. Now, his father lives right past here, but... Flint, what should we do? Uh-oh. Looks like the work of those masked pig guys. Can't believe my eyes. Just look at this, Flint. These huge trees were snapped right in two. Wow. It's like they're trying to block me from getting to my dear wife and kids. How could such big trees get ripped down like this? There's one thing for sure, whatever did this, it wasn't human. And no, it wasn't me. Hope it wasn't the Dragos. What do we do now? They have the path completely blocked. Actually, Hinawa and the kids might still be stuck out there because of all these knockdown trees blocking the way. Got a good point. Even if it's not the most direct path, we should look for another way around. It's probably best if we split up into a few groups. Hey. Have you found Hinao and the kids? Lighter, are you sure you're in good enough shape to be out here? Yeah, weren't you just like recovering with a broken leg 5 minutes ago? I'm always in good enough shape. Don't treat me like some injured clod. Suit yourself then, Lighter. Superhuman strength over here. About to roll a backwood dark stout. Sick. We'll take care of things here. You keep pushing on ahead, Flint. Okay. I hope Hinao is alright. Me too. Jonal and the others are all gathered at the bottom of the cliff over there. I wonder if something's happened. Okay, well, it is almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to keep the stream short and brief. I think that's the best way to do it. So this is the perfect time to quit. I'm saving the file. And I'm not going to play it until next week. So yeah, we're ending on kind of a cliffhanger, but that's the way it goes, and that is what is going to keep you coming back every Friday for the Equip game streams. So yeah, not much else to talk about that I didn't already talk about on the Neo Gaia Fantasy stream. If you don't know about that, I am streaming with James and Tech of Death's Dynamic Shroud, and Mark of R23X and VHS Stills and Video 20XX Clothing. And we're doing something called the Virtual Desktop Experience. And we pick a new outdated operating system to use as our canvas every week. And we just kind of, the main mission goal of that stream is to interact with the Japanese vaporwave scene. It's there, it's thriving, and we don't see a lot of coverage about it. And we're working on getting our first interview lined up for Tuesday. So I don't want to say anything quite yet because it's not set in stone about who we're interviewing, but you might know them. They've done some they did a remix for Mark and I, so that that narrows down to 2 people now. So you can probably guess, make a pretty educated guess at this point. But yeah, we're collecting donations, and we're using the money to hire a translator that we know to get Japanese guests on the stream to interview. Obviously, this isn't something that we can do every single week. It takes quite a bit of planning to get guests on. We would like to get to the point where we could do it every single week, but we're basically just kind of padding out the episodes that don't have interviews with just us kind of sitting around talking shop. We're kind of just shooting the shit, talking about nerd stuff, talking about video games, movies we like. James is a wealth of knowledge on seemingly everything. Tech is, he's got that snarky attitude you love from Twitter, and a lot of good insight. He's often the balancing factor in, if we ever have conflicting opinions. And Mark, he's just such a sweetheart. He's also just a genius and brings his own unique charm to the show. So, yeah, we're really excited about it. We love the reception so far, and I hope that we can make this into a regular recurring thing where we bring in more of our friends from the Japanese vaporwave and future funk and just DJing electronica scene in Japan. It's got a big electronic music scene, and I think that those voices need to be heard by the American vaporwave loving public. So we don't claim to speak for them, or we certainly don't claim to speak for vaporwave, but we are trying to bridge the gap as best as we can. If you haven't seen it, check out Neo Gaia Legend the movie. It's on YouTube. It's our little tour documentary that we made from our Japan 2019 tour with Vape Error, Dynamic Shroud, R23X. We played with Groceries, Bloodwave, Mikazuki, Big Wave, and countless other great artists, Studio, who we also hope to get on the show sometime soon. But you can catch me on Tuesdays at same time as this stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And, obviously George and Lindsay and Adam of 100% Electronica are doing the big stream on Thursdays. And then I've got my game stream here on Fridays. So that's 3 weeknights of entertainment for you on the 100% Electronica Twitch channel. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like I said, I might be doing some bonus streams every now and then on my own Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/worldofequip. So you can catch up with me there. But yeah, that is all I have to say right now. Oh yeah, that is not all I have to say. We relaunched the Equip Olive t-shirt design on the 100% Electronica website. It is designed by PJ Rourke. So it's a good opportunity to cop that shirt again. I did a limited run that was pre-order only, and right now I'm trying to focus on making more music, making more content for the Patreon. This month we're doing a Vaporwave by Request album, Slushwave by Request album, using my DJ Prom Night moniker. I'm going to play this out to one of the tracks that I'm working on. We got a lot of cool stuff here coming up. A couple questions I missed. R23X is awesome. Question, do you use a sampler live? I do not use a sampler live. I started using Ableton Live. I tried using an MPC live, and it didn't do everything that I wanted it to do, and now I have a great setup where I can control my loops and stuff with my feet, with my foot pedal. I can play guitar on the tracks using the same effects chains that I made for the Cursebreaker record and the A Dream of a Palace in the Sky, etc., etc. I can sample my own software instruments. It's a lot better this way. I can actually use the chains that I've used and built to make the records live. So yeah, I'm not sure when the next time I'll be able to play is. It's kind of a weird time for everybody now. And yeah, they're saying that there might not be any live music till fall 2021, which is sad if true. But I'm going to play us out to one of my Slushwave by Request jams here. Bonus points if you recognize it. But yeah, I'll leave this open for just a little bit longer and then just kind of fade it out so you guys can kind of continue chatting here. R23X, yes, it's already over. It's a 2-hour stream, so you got to get here on time next week. Guilty. Max for Live. I use the convolution reverb from Max for Live quite a bit. I like the algorithms a lot, and I think they sound better than the default Ableton reverbs. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, Flashy, you'll recognize this as it's your pick, your request. So yeah, it's a little preview for the DJ Prom Night Plays requests, and yeah, I'll see you all on Tuesday for the Neo Gaia Fantasy Virtual Desktop Experience. Take care and peace.